Hello, Namaste, and I am Chirasree, and welcome to another live video. And this will be about manifesting a future timeline for twin flame relationships and life purpose. So, it will be from the time that is now, right at this time, the time that is now. We will be starting the manifestations from now. So let's see, where does the twin flames journey stand at this point of time with you and your partner with whom you share one consciousness, which means that this person is exactly you. So where does your life stand with this person exactly? So right now you are going within, and having to go within, you are doing the necessary self study and creating the foundation for this at this point of time. You're going within and doing the self study after going within, and that's what your masculine is also up to. You both are going within and having to go within. You both are integrating in the essence of oneness, in the essence of the present moment, in the essence of your present of being, and having to experience this magic in the essence of your being, and having to do the self study, assimilation, and going through the hurricanes of energy that you are going through inside your state of being, beyond all the anxiousness. Your divine masculine energy is coming to a state of balance. Right at this point of time, with the 888 energy unifying, your masculine and you are coming to a state of oneness and togetherness, and having to come to a state of unification, integrated in the essence of your oneness. All the anxiousness flies away, all the anxiousness blooms out of your system, all the anxiousness purges out. The tears that are in you, the triggers that are in you, the triggers that are in your masculine, the constant fights that you two are suffering. Beyond those fights, beyond those barricades, holding you too tight, the energy within is blooming up, the energy within is blooming up, and all the congestion, because there is a state of that's not believing, that energy now moves away. All the energies where necessarily your solar plexus is not ready to unify the energy in the space, are unifying in the newness of the energy of the Gaian frequency to bring in the 5D to 3D reality, and everything purging you, everything holding you back, to bring in the 5D heaven on earth template for you. It's releasing from your system at this point of time, and anything that is overwhelming, that is holding you back, that's also being released from the state of your being. You're coming out of the chains, and beyond all the chains holding you back, beyond everything that is holding you back, you're coming to a realization that all the power was always within and inside of you, and having to engrasp in the essence of your being, having to flow in the course of the essence of your being. You feel the essence of oneness, you feel the essence of wholeness, and you feel the sense of unification and comfort flowing in a state of your joy with all the radiance burgeoning out of you with the Spirit Supreme. And as you trust in the process, as you let go of all the barricades of energies and blocks still hindering your peace and presence, because somewhere it is overwhelming to circulate in, the overwhelming energies are now flowing apart. The overwhelming energies are now falling apart. The sense of anxiousness are now falling apart. And it is all happening now and here in the moment. It is now happening here and present in this moment. The shift is happening now here in the now moment. And having to have that, you, the Divine Feminine, are coming to a state of balance. And the state of balance in the abundance consciousness of your life purpose is being completely held. Wherever the anxiousness is there related to your life purpose, having to put the anxiousness away. The layers that are coming up for integration at this point of time are, I'll not have enough. And that's not true, because there's abundance of resources for everybody out there. So wherever there is furthermore fear of, but I'll be left behind. No one, not a single person will be left behind, but everybody is going to propel forward, bringing in an unbelievable shift. I'll not be chosen. You're already chosen, and that's why you are even listening to this video. I'm not liked. You are loved. I'm not good enough. You are amazing. But I'm not that good. You're more than good enough. I'll not be able to make it. You've already made it on the other side. I'll be left abandoned. You've already been rescued by yourself. So the energy right now of a huge mass that has been collected is being loved and released out of the energy pockets. You may be experiencing a huge burn in your solar plexus chakra right now. And the burn you are experiencing in your solar plexus chakra, that's present because you might be wondering what's gonna happen, and there might be a room of anxiousness coming for you. So wherever this room of anxiousness is there, bringing it into a ball together, we intensify the anxiousness, we intensify, and bring it all up. And bringing it all up, we are letting it go a little, letting it go a little more, 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 and all the anxiousness has been removed. So all the purgy energy in between at this point of time can be from a place of, he will not choose me, he will not come along, he will not choose me, he has already chosen you, you're already with him, you're already in a relationship. Wherever this ball of anxiousness is there, which you can't believe, where we are hugging that ball of anxiousness which you can't believe, ball gets shortened and it's anxious. It's really happening. It's really happening for real. It's really happening for me, right? So wherever it is really it's happening, really it's happening for me, right? That part is being loved. And in the inner court, there might be a place which is wondering, it's really happened, right? It's really happened, right? So they're loving all this. It's really, really happening. It is happening now. We move to another place which is again asking, it is really happening. We're assuring it furthermore, it's happening now, right now for you. You're that loved. God really loves you that much. And it is happening completely in your favor. It is happening all for you. It is finally time. Things are propelling forward. And it's really happening just for you. So the last part of you which is wondering, all the imaginations I seriously came true. It's being pure, true and assured. All the relationships, all the dreams, all the life purpose that you desire of, all the abundance, all the wishes that you have, all the desires related to health, wishes related to health that you have, all your wishes are coming true. So part of you is like, it's seriously happening. It is seriously happening. So there might be a part wondering, can I really, really relax now? You can really, really relax now. So part of you might be that, should I be ready to relax and really breathe it all out, all the anxiousness? Yes, you're completely safe to relax and purge out all the anxiousness. Justice is coming to you. You are all about justice. You are the justice. You have given yourself justice. You have gotten all the justice. The justice completely belongs to you. You have become the justice. The justice is transmuting into mercy in you. And having to transmute into mercy in you, you're breathing out all the anxiousness, all the worries, and you are flying yourself and freeing yourself beyond the barricades holding you back for now eternity. So let's see. The Divine Masculine is abundantly ready. So wherever you have receiving block to receive your Divine Masculine at this point of time after this shift, so the Divine Masculine has been readied for you right on 6th of November. So wherever you still can't see that, wherever you still can't embrace that, all the heaviness that is there in you, we embrace that of receiving. You're not bad to receive. You're still good enough if you receive. God will still love you if you receive. You're not a bad person if you receive. You are loved. You shall receive. You can breathe out your anxiousness. You can breathe out your worries. You are peace. You are love. You are oneness. You are beautiful. You are peace. You are wonderful. You are oneness. And as you release all those things that are holding on back, there's more peace being breathed out of you. You are good enough. You are ready to receive this love template. You are good enough. So wherever the good enough energy is there, as we love this energy space, as all the worries leave you on your behalf, as you compress all the anxiousness, all the worries leave you. All the anxiousness are being compressed, and all the worries now leave you from the quantum presence. All the worries, all the anxiousness that have been stored in your heart space are being shutted out and are being released in complete togetherness. And a huge aspect of it, now that is released, God embraces that aspect. And as that aspect is being embraced, a huge energy ball is being released out of the system. What energy in the solar plexus chakra is holding you back to manifest? Whenever you're holding on to the solar plexus energy because of pride, ego, or your divine masculineness, because of a fear of being abandoned and left behind, and because of that fear, wherever you are wearing a mask where you are hiding your true self, that mask that you're hiding your true self, the mask that is so heavy, you're compressing the mask, and the mask body is relaxing and releasing a lot of anxiousness out of the system. So having released this mask out of the system, let's see how your relationship is manifesting. Narushima energy is strong, and the ego energy, the Leo energy, the energy of ambition is strong and is jutting out. And there is a huge ball of energy of ambition which does not want to receive, which does not want to do anything, but it really wants to be seen, heard, and given justice to. And it is an energy which feels congestion, which feels heavy and is being heavy down on you. And as we pull that energy up and release it, and God is embracing that energy, a lot of its energy, a lot of it that it's holding back, a lot of energy that it's kept in its sense of being is being embraced. And with that embracing energy, a huge lump of fear is furthermore being carried out from that body, which furthermore God is embracing at this point of time. As God is embracing this energy furthermore, all the energy surrounding Gaia, you will be seeing the mother earth that God is embracing. All the energy that is surrounding Gaia, where Gaia is purging and Gaia wants to relax, God is now embracing Gaia, and with that embracing energy, a lot of relaxation in the Gaian energy is coming in. A tiny part of it which is still hurting and scary in the fears of those that had struck it bad. God is embracing that energy. That's your little heart. As God embraces it, your little heart now relaxes. It's coming to a more and more state of relaxation. It's coming to a more and more state of peacefulness. It's coming to a more and more state of less anxiousness. It's coming to more and more state of release. It's coming to a more and more state of complete relaxation. More and more complete relaxation is being attuned in your energy frequency. Any heaviness, God is embracing that heaviness. More and more stress is coming out of your system. Wherever there is stress of I'll not have enough, my health will not do that well, I'll not live long, all this kind of fear, I'll not be loved enough, all this kind of fear, anxiousness that is there in you, those parts of you are being firmly loved, and it's relaxing, and it's relaxing out, and it's relaxing out, releasing more stored in pangs that it was holding on to. Anything still held back in you, God is loving that, and you are profusely letting go of anything that was holding on to you. Now still the fear that is still there entailed in you, God is embracing that fear. And still there is fear. I'll not have enough. My potential will not be nurtured. God will not be on my side. Miracles won't happen. Wherever this anxiousness is there, having to love yourself, you are the miracle. You are loved. You are the magic. You are the child of God. You are the miracle. You are the magic. You are the magician. You are the shapeshifter. You are the magical embodiment here to bring shifts. You are the one who is going to bring in miracles for you. You are the one God created in oneness. You are the one releasing years and years of abandonment. As the complete sense of relaxation is happening in you, let's see. You're coming out of the darkness. You're coming out of the fear. You're letting go of the fear that is holding you back and caging you in that little space. Maybe you were scared of being persecuted. Maybe you were scared of not being loved, not being wanted. Beyond all the barricades, beyond all the fear where you were caged in anxiousness, that part of you is being loved and loved and loved so much that it's profusing out and breathing out in ecstatic joy of euphony. And wherever there is the space that cannot breathe out, that cannot peace out, it's piecing out, it's piecing out, it's piecing out now in the state of this oneness. It's radiating out all the light of anxiousness that it ever was held into. It's releasing out all that it ever held on to. And having to have all the release and having to have all the magical shift, the beautiful essence of peacefulness that you are entering now, the care of the energy which is holding on is that, but I will not be loved. There will be manipulation. Something else will go wrong. Wherever these thought processes are there in your path of manifestations, those are being loved and those are breathing out in peace and some more peace and some more peace and some more peace, and it's releasing out in ecstatic beauty of its existence, and having to have this beautiful shift. You're rising in the true essence of your being. Anything that had postponed your glory, anything that had postponed to hide the truth, nothing can but hide the truth. And having to know that anything that hid the truth for you, you're pulling it up, you're pulling it up and pulling it up and pulling it up and pulling it up and pulling it up. And loving that spot which but held back your truth. And as we love that spot, the light is radiating here and there. The light is dispersing in that radiating essence of joy. And beyond all the thresholds of barricades, bringing down your light back, we are releasing all the blocks, calling in a state of complete peacefulness for you, so that you can now rise beyond, so that you can now rise beyond, so that you can rise beyond. And as you rise beyond anything that is hindering you, anything that is holding you back, any resistance is being loved at this point of time. And the resistance leaves its energy that it held on to, anything that the resistance was holding on to, those resistance are being left. More and more eased out energy are being released. More and more eased out energy are being released. More and more eased out energy are being released. More and more eased out energy are being released. And as this eased out energy releases, you should be feeling more and more relaxation shining in your life. And you're ready to come out in your truth. You're ready to be seen for who you are. You're ready to shine in the true glory of your truthfulness. Wherever you're still scared of not being loved, by relieving and releasing and revealing who you are in God's truth, wherever that congestion is stored in you, having to love that part of that congestion, you're breathing out a lot of worries. You're breathing out a little more worries. You're breathing out a little more worry. 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 And now that you're breathing out anything that ever held you back, and releasing anything that was holding you up, the release is happening in infinite way, and the release is happening in a two-way process. And with the release happening in a two-way process, there's a release happening in this energy field, and automatically energy field of this places are being released out of the anxiousness, and anything that is anxious is being pulled out and pushed out and pierced as more and more light and peace is flowing out and is flowing out and is flowing out completely. The flourishing energy entailed anything which is heavy in nature is being loved. It's heavy because of all the fears, so all the fear of all your desires won't come true are being assured. Each and every of your desires shall come true. All your desires will come true. Having to know that a part of you is opening up and a sense of release is setting in. And with that release setting in for you, you are adorning in the beauty of who you truly are in the now moment. You can really see that who you truly are. Wherever you had given your power away, wherever you had not seen who you are, wherever you were seeing your potential in others and getting intimidated, all those heaviness that is there in you is being lifted up, and God is embracing that at this point of time. And with God's embrace, more and more you come to a state of relaxation. With furthermore embracement of that energy, more and more you come to this state of being. As God embraces you further in your deep piercing energy, where you gave your power away, God is loving you more and more furthermore there. As you love yourself more in this deep piercing power, which you had given away, which you can sense inside, you're loving yourself more and more. It's absolutely okay to unleash your potential. It is your birthright to unleash your potential. So knowing that, as you love your potential completely, you're releasing your potential and unleashing your true potential perfectly. As you unleash your true potential perfectly, as you unleash beyond all the fear held back in you, you're unleashing the energy more and more. More and more you're unleashing anything that has been anxiously holding you back. And you are purging out all the anxiousness in absolute peace, absolute glory, absolute joy, and absolute happiness. And in that happiness and point of your ecstasy, anything held back in you, God is loving it furthermore, and you are relieving in your state of euphony. Anything still held back in you, which is causing you anxiousness, is being furthermore loved and nurtured, and energy is piercing out from different zones altogether. As you release more energy and you let go of anything and just bring in ecstasy, all the heaviness there in you, you're trusting God, and God is embracing them in you. And the heaviness is going up in the sky and 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 becoming a huge cloud. And the cloud is thunder-stricken and is thunder-stricken and thunder-striking, and rain is flourishing all over. The rain coming with beauty, burgeoning. Your divine masculine rises in the sky of ecstasy. And as a divine masculine rises in the sky of your ecstasy, as you embrace the divine masculine in the essence of oneness, in the glorification of your euphony, your divine masculine, and you are embracing each other in the presence of God and the anxiousness of the one heart, God is embracing your one heart. And with the essence of love, you're becoming the pink love. You're becoming the air love, pink and purple and sparkly, and that is burgeoning in the sky all around in absolute euphony. And as you wear that beauteous delight, you're rising in your glory of abundance in your life purpose journey. Any anxiousness about how will it happen, where will the arrangement come from, how will everything line up for you, how will your divine life purpose unfold, how will your divine life purpose fall in place, all the anxiousness that is there in you is going up, and that aspect of you is being hugged, embraced and loved. And with that love, a lot of the energy is coming out. And with that energy coming out, we are piercing that energy out ball there. And ball of energy that was solid and just not propelling forward and was stagnant is experiencing a thunderbolt. Exact this energy is experiencing this kind of thunderbolt, and with that thunderbolt energy there is this energy rising up which is furthermore being embraced by God, and there's a lot of love, light and truth burgeoning out. And the remarkable power of beauty is rising in the essence of your being. And the divine masculine and feminine union are merging in right now in this very moment. And as the divine masculine and feminine union is burgeoning in at this very moment, anything that is slowing the process, that is where the divine masculine and feminine energy are merging in the 11-11 energy. They cannot really merge in, but in the essence of wholeness, they're complementing each other, forming the yin-yang symbol and becoming the oneness. And this oneness that it becomes, that oneness is being loved, embraced. With this embracing energy, a lot of energy stored in it, which is causing a lot of anxiousness, is being spread out. And as the energy spreads out, the energy field of your auric body is filled in with this energy strands all together, and is filled in with this energy strands everywhere, and it's dispersing and bursting out with the energies all around, and the energy bursts are causing the sensation of celebration altogether. For those in India, happy Diwali. So as the energy bursting out altogether is happening now on the inside, anything that was being held back to bring in the harmonious union of you and your divine masculine into oneness are dispersing out altogether. And with the dispersion energy shuffling in all together in your energy field, at this point of time, a magical reality is opening up for you, pushing through everything and anything that was coming in the way for you. Anything coming in the way for you is being pushed away and anything held back is being loved. And as that love is being given to it, anything held back that cannot breathe is being loved and dispersed, and love and peace flickers in oneness, in radiating bliss. And as this happens, the Divine Masculine rises in a distinct desired version of his, which he had not known to see as a part of him. As this part of him rises, anything held back in you, that part of you is being loved. And as this part of you is being loved, a lot of light is dispersing from here and there. And a complete sense of relaxation and a magical portal gateway is now open for you. How will your relationship be like from today? As the solar plexus energy has accelerated out and has opened up the heart space and bringing forth all the magic right here and now, anything that was not letting you breathe properly is furthermore being embraced, and it's releasing all the energies of anxiousness. And with all the energies of anxiousness being released out, let's see what's coming in magical oneness. Divine intervention is occurring now, and it is time for prophetic words and divine intervention and ritualistic magic of Christ to propel forward. All the triggers, all the incubations that held on to the energy are being judged and is being removed from your ecstasy. You're rising in your true essence and you're rising in your true holy being, and the masculine having to fight with the ego and anything that is holding the masculine back is releasing a massive shift and rising as the oak man, as your divine masculine in its complete wholeness template, as he's rising and releasing all the barricades holding him back, as he's breaking through the shields holding him back. You, as love and a divine embodiment of divine feminine that you are rising in the quantum field with love entailed in your heart space, in the rainbow radiance, and shining the glory of your oneness. And divine masculine's third eye is completely being activated, and a massive magical energy shift is propelling forward, and there is a massive euphony that is breaking through all the barriers and hindrances. And with all the esoteric knowledge, with everything coming in wholeness with the divine feminine, she's rising and is spreading the essence of it and is ready to be seen, heard, exactly in the now moment. And with that energy burgeoning in, any fear still struggling in is being compressed and loved as those release the energy shields, and the veil is now open for the truth to be seen, heard, felt and known. And the time is now, and the truth is thus revealed. And the Divine Feminine rises in her abundant, glorious euphony. And beyond the barriers, beyond the darkness, the battle lost and won, everything has been removed out and chuckled out and removed from the energy center points, and in the light worker resistance energy of anything being held back is being held tightly and has been removed away. And with that eruption and rising happening in your way, you are ready to claim your harmonious union here and now, and there is infinite flow of healing flowing in your way. Whatever energy you're holding on to, do not release it out. You release it out. And anything coming in your way is falling away. Having to know that it is by the virtue of your essence and knowledge, the magical reality is propelling forward. And again, anything, anxiousness, anything that is not letting you experience the dream come true reality, perfect for you, designed for you, and dreamed like for you, and filmed like for you, both in your career and your love life, not letting you believe it, just receive it. Whatever energy is there being held back, and it's releasing those. And as to do so, the Divine Masculine is holding the space for you, and upon being held the space for you, your Divine Masculine is ready to take the stand for you, and you are ready to rise and flow in the course of your being. Wherever you're not flowing in the course of your being or holding on to a molecule, that molecule is being loved, completely loved, loved a little more, 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 loved a little more. And with all the love, it's breathing out in peace. And with the peace being entered, what have you activated in your life purpose field? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. You are ready to head towards your soul tribe. You are ready to head towards for those who are meant to get you. You're ready to head towards your true life purpose. You're ready to head towards your true soul purpose and mission and your true destined clients by embracing your uniqueness. Your karmic cycle of the Orion energy are coming to an end, and trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So now that you trust your wave, trust your energy, anything that is holding you back is being loved completely. And the fear of impatience is completely going away. Anything of impatience still there is furthermore going away. And this is what the slow down energy is. Where all the anxiousness now leaves. And you're ready to call in your soul tribe, your distant clients, your life purpose, your soul family, people who really get you, your soul tribe. You're ready to call in those who are meant to work with you and were destined as clients for you. So as you love that space, anything that is holding you back and you can't breathe is being loved. And as you breathe out and out and out and out and out and out, There is extensive peace. Being settled in your system. So how has your relationship cycle has been manifested? The grace serving, Mars energy and anger, conflict, softening to love. So the anxiousness of Mars energy of anger and conflict is now softening to love. So wherever the anxiousness of Martian energy is present, wherever that anxiousness is causing fear, having to love that. Wherever furthermore that's causing fear, having to love that. This is where we are leaving behind the Orion energies too. Having to love that. We're releasing behind all the Orion energies and coming into a state of relaxation out of Kabbalah slavery of the divine masculines. We are releasing more of the Orion energies. The Martian energy is amazing. I personally have Aries in Mars, and actually my Aries in Mars keeps me going. So the Martian energy is amazing, but Aries in Mars has a shadow side too, where you may get very anxious, very determined, and can be too hard on yourself because of your productivity. So wherever there is anxiousness holding you back, having to love those aspects as well. More anxiousness holding you back, loving that. Some more holding back, some more holding back, some more holding back, some more holding back, some more piercing through, and there is release, and some more holding back. So anything that you're just holding on to, because there's a fear that if you let this go, you'll be left with nothing. Having to release that. Wherever there is anxiousness because of tension, worry, because of this dark shadow side of it, that's being loved, and there is peace. Kindly restored with good health. And prosperity. And some infinite healing, breaking through shields, holding you back, and thus going up there and piercing through anything that is holding you back. And you're breathing out anything that was furthermore holding you back, and dispersing every energy from the center points. And your love life's energy, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting, spontaneous awakening of activation, integration time. This is the integration time and spontaneous awakening, the blue flame. I am blue ray, star seed, Trocancrean sword as well. So the blue flame, the blue energy, spontaneous awakening and integration and activation is happening now. And with the integration activation energy happening now, anything that is holding you back is being pushed up, and is pushed beyond. With that beyond energy, anything that is held back is being furthermore loved by God. And as God is loving that energy, hugging that energy, embracing that energy, anything that was heavy, like too good to be true, I'm scared to see it, is it okay, that layer is being loved a little more. A little more, 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 a little more. As the love is taking place, all the anxiousness is being released out of the system. Anything held back in the anxious space is being loved all the more. And with all the more love, there is a sense of release, the sense of epiphany, the sense of glory, and the sense of complete peace being integrated in your system at this point of time. With that having its integration, you're ready to call in your star family and call in support. A little wait is needed as the weaving happens in your journey, and the cosmic heart potency is rising in you, and you're rising as a moving prayer and breaking through anything that is holding you back as you love that part of you more and more, as you love that part of you more and more. Final card for you. The weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. Anything that you're carrying, holding away, the weight of the world is being released. With a little baby step that you've taken today, you're being praised for it. And anything that you're holding on to, you're loving that. And the piercing crystalline ball, you have reached that now, and you're hugging that and embracing that. And just keep hugging it and loving it. And in the essence of this love, you will become the magnet of magic, and you shall be united with your true twin flame, with your true life purpose, with your true soul family, because it's time and it's happening for you now, and the time is now, and you are ready. Trust the process. Thank you, and love and light to you. Namaste. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, I do Christ Consciousness Breakthrough Sessions, for which I do use oracle cards, and I go with the flow depending on where you are in your journey, which I can only find out by connecting to you face to face on video call, and that's how my sessions proceed. And in the description box below, you will find details to my one-on-one session. And if you would like to buy my courses and become my student, in the description box below, you'll find the details to that too. And if you're from India and are a divine feminine, are looking forward to call in your twin flame, your life purpose, have a community support, definitely you can join in our community. Contact me to know more. Meanwhile, in the description box below, you will find all the details. Meanwhile, if you would like to buy my pre-built courses, which are only available in Hindi, and along with that, start sharing your skills and start receiving clients, in the description box below, you will be finding all the details, and having to go through them, you can avail the courses, have them, which are available in massive discount for the pandemic, and thereby go for it and start living your life purpose. There is a quantum master manifestation course in Hindi, through which literally you can manifest anything and everything, and the course is designed in such a way that if you watch the course in the sequence and the order I have designed it, it will immediately cause in a master miracle in your life, provided you're listening to it from your heart and watching it in the sequential order I have provided it. And after the course completion, you get a 10 minutes free one-on-one session with me, where I help you to write a script for your future and manifest your ideal reality, curbing away the blocks that are stopping having it. So if you would like to go for my courses, or you would like to work with me one on one because you really love my energy and you really connect to me and you really think I can give you the solution to all the triggers that are entailed in you, then definitely I am your destined coach, and I am all here eager to work with you, literally waiting to work with you, because whoever is your destined coach, you're also their destined client, and you both are kindred spirit who meet each other in the oneness, in the essence of your being. So if you would like to work with me, in the description box below you will find the details. If you would like to work with my students, in the description box below you will be finding all the details to that as well. And for the pandemic, Quantum Dynamic 8 for creators are giving a huge discounted reading with only 33 rupees per question. And sometimes if there is unavailability of readers and I'm in the mood, I also often at times provide reading. But that's not regular because I am a Christ conscious yogi and my life purpose flow is a bit different. So I kind of flow in the course of my life purpose, and that is where I give services according to my mood, and so does all the other students of Quantum Dynamic 8 for creators, because they are also one-on-one students with me who have activated in their Christ consciousness and embodiment. And you can also be one who I can help to rise in the true essence of your being, dispersing all of the barricades holding you back, all of the resistance holding you back to live the life of your desire and dreams that you have always wished to live and manifest. Thank you, and love and light to you. Namaste.